How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical, this is Rimworld and you know the jam by now. So, I think our manhunter foxes are on their way out. A couple are sleeping and I think, oh no, they're about to leave the map, one there. I really can't be bothered to deal with them yet, so I will just wait until they leave. Obviously, big episode because we're going to have our Nutra superchargers. So that's really good. Obviously, hopefully we can get a few more, which is going to remove a lot of people's, -6s. It's these minuses that then start to stack up that start to break down a colony. So, what is the plan for this episode? We need components. Now, I know everyone's telling me to go to fabrication because then you get a fabrication bench and make components. The problem is, as we found when we unlocked micro electronics, is then everyone begged for this. So I don't want to unlock the next wave and then they go, oh, we want this, we want this, we want this, because we're not going to be able to deliver that. And then we have to go to the next bit. So, and then they're going to want all this. So I think we're just going to hold on, make sure everyone's happy as we're going, and we're just going to slowly progress. At the end of the day, we're going to get into situations. Luckily, everyone's just using it willy-nilly, which is perfect. At the end of the day, there is obviously potential to get an infestation and for this to all get broken anyway, so then we'd have to replace it even more. I don't know if I'm making the argument for a fabrication bench or not at this point, but you get my thinking. Other than that, everything's going really good. We are going to have to start looking at power, although we still are storing quite a lot. The problem is it's going to come at night. So I still don't think geothermal is the idea, because anytime an attack comes through, it's going to get destroyed, and that's going to be a massive sink on our resources, more than obviously what we've already got. Everyone can be unrestricted. Let me just look at wildlife. I'll just kill them. No foxes on here, so everyone can then go across the map. Nice, nice. So that leads us to actually picking our research project now. Biosculption, but then I don't want people to ask for it. We're not at a situation where people are asking for it because we won't be able to do it straight away. Deep drilling could be good, but that's more power. Auto cannon does precision rifling. We could get a minigun. What would improve us right now? Well, I keep saying we need resources, so deep drilling. Yeah, let's do deep drilling. We keep saying how we need more resources, and the nice thing about deep drilling, if you haven't seen my guide on deep drilling, is you get the scanner. The scanner will look across your map, and it'll go beep, beep, and then it will highlight a section where there's some resources. And then once them resources have been depleted, you can then move your deep drilling. But when you've got the scanner, you basically can keep finding them for an infinite amount of times, which is obviously very, very nice. Do need to make sure these doors are open for if we get an attack, otherwise it's quite awkward. No, come this way, Imera, because I need you to open these ones as well. Thank you very much. Right, we had a party, which was nice. I don't think it got called off. Saying that I can't see. Okay, nice. So 2 components. I did see some components down here, yeah, on the edit, but sadly it's in deep water, so we can't get to it. We are going to have a quick nosy around. Did you get struck by lightning? Yep. Perfect. Never change, Aisha, never change. Yeah, just have a quick look around for components. To be fair, it's probably more reason. Okay, no, we did mine that, so there's still silver there that we want to get hauled. Okay, a lot of actually resources on the map. Strip mining is going to be a thing that we are going to look at doing soon. When I say soon, probably... Or do we start doing it this episode? Let's give us a couple of days, and actually if people start getting bored, we can actually start strip mining. Right, let's get rid of them plans because they're agitating to look at. The infestation kill box looking good. I think infestations like I can't see them bothering me, and maybe that's like, you shouldn't jinx it, but I can't see them bothering us. I really can't. Right, let's expand this zone, but that's space for our fabrication bench, which is perfect. There's no way we can really... I mean, we could bring the wall down here. I don't think that's really going to give us too much. And we know at the minute I think because of these traps, that it's not getting touched. The reason why I'm sort of keeping it away from the marsh is because granite is one of the toughest like building materials that we have access to at the minute, or it's the best one that we have access to at the minute. Plasteel, but obviously we don't have a lot of that. Or I imagine plasteel would be. Can't build heavy stuff on marsh, so you can only build wood, which then attacks the go for it like butter. And considering all our like power is there, it's not a great. We could move our mortars, but again, where would we move them to? That's the thing, and then that'd get us another solar panel or two if we move that down there. Because we could move this room down here. Oh, that's the next thing. Hiding room, soaking wet. Okay. Problem is, I don't want this room to be too big in case infestations come in here. That would probably be the worst thing that could ever happen to our colony and would probably make me cry quite a lot. Right, let's everyone catch up on their work. And then I think we're going to start strip mining. Because we need components. Actually, we've got quite a lot of silver. Can we floor this yet? With sterile tiles. We can. So we're going to do that so then research gets quicker. It's more cleaner for all the cook stations as well. So I think that's going to be a worthwhile upgrade. And at the end of the day, every episode we need to be upgrading slowly. Doing strip mining, which obviously we're going to do, is perfect and fine. But if we don't get components, then we have to look at the episode as saying, didn't really achieve much. And that's not positive whatsoever. I'm really tempted to start strip mining. Let's just wait until everyone catches up. The people that are mining... So actually, no, Lobster can start mining. Iamiro. Okay, we haven't got two miners, but that's fine. So, I think we'll start strip mining. Just seeing the bits that would... if anything would affect us too much. So let's strip mine this bit first. So the idea is you want to strip mine in such a way that you can see all the blocks around it. Or all them blocks. So I can see that one. So that's the sort of way you want to do it, because then you can see all the squares and what they have to offer. And because I've got OCD, I have to keep doing it like that. There we go. And we'll start slowly strip mining a bit of that, and then we'll go on to this. Gives us more blocks as well, I suppose. Which, you know, isn't the worst thing in the world. Sleeping sickness. This is bad. Sleeping sickness is really bad. It's probably one of the worst ones in the case that it takes so long to actually treat. Iamiro, so we will give Iamiro good medicine straight away. Iamiro, I hope you're coming to rest. Right, I actually want you to drop that and rest till healed straight away. And Crow, oh, he's coming back anyway, so you can treat Iamiro. The reason why sleeping sickness is so bad is because there's a long time in between tending. So, like, the next tend is in, what, 1.3 days? So not only is it a long illness, there's a long tend time. So if you get a bad tend, that could be the, you know, that could kill someone. But because we've got a medical bay, take him straight to rest, heal him straight away, and what we can see is the immunity is already beating the illness, which is the exact position that you want to be in. Perfect. That strip mining went fine. Didn't find anything, but that's okay. Might go a little bit deeper. Don't want to go too much because obviously this is near us, but that's fine. Got to look for our resources as much as we can. That room's starting to get up. Major break risks from Lobster. You have you don't like having an impressive bedroom. Please say you don't share a bed though. Lobster. Okay, we'll take your... uninstall his statue. It's the first time that's actually popped up. But we'll take his statue away. If he doesn't want an impressive bedroom, don't have an impressive bedroom. Spite yourself. Yep, and then we'll start strip mining this. I might as well queue it up. Yeah. Strip mining isn't the most glorious thing that you do on Rimworld, but is one of them things that when you get to this point, it just has to get done. Because we need resources. And we're not getting a ton of traders. Obviously, we got the beacon, so if any trade ships come on top of us, we will be able to trade with them, but other than that, we've just sort of got to wait, which is it's a horrible feeling, but just has to get done. Eventually, I think we're going to get this hex stuff all through the base, because I think it looks so cool. And I'm all about the flavour flav. Sometimes I don't like being efficient like with stuff like this, because it just looks badass. It looks bad to the bone, and when something's bad to the bone, you have to keep doing it, which you probably don't. I'm pretty sure doctors would say don't do something if it was bad to the bone. Sort of contradicts the song altogether, doesn't it? I'll mine that uranium just in case actually we want to sell that. Don't get me wrong, it's a good resource to use, but at this point actually, selling it for money, if we got the option, I know some people are going to scream, but if we had the option to sell it, and get loads of components or whatnot, I would do it in a heartbeat. Just because at the moment, components are king. Hi Amiro, how are you doing? I think you're pretty decent. Luckily you've been tended quality 100%. Oh, look at you, you're fine. Yeah, go back to herbal medicine. Crow is a doctor and a half. Wait, and this is the first time we're getting to look. So eating is enhanced, talking is enhanced. So that will help with obviously trade, stuff like that. Manipulation? I suppose that's working with staff consciousness. So we're now starting to see what transhumanists, what our colony's ideology is actually giving to us. Like we're getting these 110% on stuff, which I know it's only 10%, but 10% is 10% is 10%, you know? I'm tempted. Where was the gap? There was a gap down here somewhere. I want to mine this tomorrow and see where this opens up. It might just be a small area, but if it's a large area, we'd be potentially opening up another route for people to attack us, but I don't think we'd potentially care. Because there could potentially, we have to think like Americans, there could be potentially, I'm just joking, don't worry, there could be potentially resources down here that we could harvest. I say just joking, but no, I'm only joking. I'm having you on. Alright, purple, what are you doing? Okay, let me help you out then. If you're coming all this way from marble, which I don't... Oh, no, because artwork's still being made of marble. I was going to say. Wait, there we go, a raid. And they will breach. 23. Is that them all? Looks like it. Okay, everyone get inside. This time remember to shut the doors, because I'm not saying that was an embarrassment, but... I'm not saying it was an embarrassment. Why is our power gone? Solar flare. Oh, lasted 4. Oh, that's so awkward. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Doesn't bother me at all, party people. Potter is going to get a gun. I think until we get really good melee stuff, and especially a shield belt to actually help with the ranged people that are coming. Alright, Lobster, you're going to go get an LMG for this. I'm just keeping it... Oh, there we go, powers up. Nice. Right, let's click on everyone. Pull it down here. Then Lobster undraft. And then I want you to turn... flick that switch, please. And then draft. There we go. Everyone's in position. Sometimes you have to shuffle people just to make sure everyone can shoot in this kill box, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, here they come. So I imagine they'll breach through this bit again, because they seem to love to do it. There we go. Love that. Turrets are on. You can probably... Okay, if they're breaching through this, we need to make sure our shooters... just down a little bit. Just to make sure as many of them can shoot. There we go, perfect. Lobster, if you move down one, can you shoot? Yeah, lovely, that's what we want. That's what we want. This is the kill box. Because again, it helps us that they're breaking such a small portion that they have to come through here 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. Because then all our bullets that are coming down, we've just got them in a bottleneck. And they don't really know how to, like, what do you do in that situation if you were them and attacking? Obviously, you'd breach through here and destroy our electrics, but just running through that narrow gap helps us. And we can just rearrange ourselves like this and be able to shoot anything that comes through it. Plus, we've got the turrets backing us up as well. So, really, really liking this kill box. In a perfect world, if we had more space, we'd even bring it down a little bit. Because we know they're focusing. No, I don't think we're in a problem because it gives us room to actually move around. So let's not worry about stuff. Look, they don't know what to do. The AI's getting confused. And yeah, they just get caught in this cluster. And then they hit traps trying to find cover. And yeah, pretty decent. I will just see super immune. Like if there's, we're looking for like amazing colonists. Otherwise, we're not interested. Because obviously, we can turn the medical bay into a prison if we really need to be. We probably could do with like a little outside prison. Because obviously, eventually, we are going to find someone that's amazing, and we're like, yeah, no, we do want them. Deconstruct this because that little gap there is actually annoying me. I've been trying to ignore it all episode. They just can't do it. There they go, with their tails between their legs, and we don't even have any injuries. Turn our turrets off. Luckily the solar flare ended at the same time, but I don't think it would have mattered. I think we'd have still crucified them. I would like to bring this down one, but the only way we'd do that is if we could move the mortars. So a home for the mortars is sort of what we need to look at. We could install them down there. Well then that doesn't really help. It's just a little bit more space to get a few more people around here. Or am I worrying about something I don't need to worry about? I think I probably am, because if we look at where their bodies died, okay, yes, the majority of them died here, but actually a few did push up as well, so having that, yeah. Okay. Right, let's actually start playing the game. Everyone unrestrict. Just make sure these doors get held open, because obviously granite doors are slow. We don't want every time they go through that to be redonkulously slow. Okay, we are loving life, that's for sure. Okay, let's get on speed 3. carry on with the plan. You're mining that, which is fine. I was even wondering, like, if we put a wall in here, we put a wall in, let me do it like a human. We put a wall in here and we put solar panels in here and just ran one power conduit through to our base. I wonder if they'd leave it alone. So I don't really want to, I don't know if I want to waste time making chem fuel constantly. I mean, we're going to need to make it in the long term anyway for mortars. Do we just build a massive, like, and just have massive chem fuel production? No, it's worth thinking about, isn't it? Fighting for profit, I thought that was going to be another raid or something. Okay, let me have a look at this. So, wants our help to save one of our caravans. They're being hunted by 3 groups of pirates. I mean, none of them pirates scare me. Doesn't say if they'd be sappers or breachers. Could potentially get a low shield pack, which I rate really, really highly. Would then give us the power to go sort out them pirates. Obviously 150 plus still isn't anything to sniff at. But we're not using it at the moment. And when we get deep drilling, we will be able to get it. 10 Glitter World medicine is an interesting one, just because our medicine supplies are dwindling. So it's obviously between this and this. No, I think we need the medicine because, yeah, our medicine's just going too quickly. Like, we've got 7 of that. If you accept, the pirates will arrive in 1.8 days. And I've got 6 days, so I think we will do that. We'll just let everyone sort of heal up a little bit. Heal up, I more mean like fill this gap and bury dead bodies, because them coming at us as well gives us an opportunity to get better guns, get some armour potentially. Ayamira, how you doing health-wise? Yeah, you're not too bad. Not fantastic, you're not living your best life by any stretch of the imagination. And plus then it gives us a little bit of time to actually, I was going to say haul stuff around the map, but it doesn't look like that's potentially happening. And we have to remember we're using components to repair stuff. I'm tempted. Is there any marsh around here? Tempted to run an experiment. Because I wonder if we can have a solar panel farm, like... Obviously mortars would be a problem, but mortars will always be a problem. It's probably not the right time to worry about something like this. So we could potentially stretch our base out, haven't no. No, eyes on the prize. Okay, that's repaired. Let's just build this just in case for whatever reason, if that gets weak, they start. Not that it matters, does it? Okay, got wood. Could have done with some more steel getting hauled. How long until we got? 5.5 days. We could leave it for like the beginning of the next episode or something. So then we're sort of ready for that, so to speak. I think I'm going to extend this room. So I'm going to build 2 by 2, and then we're going to have the door there. So then we can remove this. Let's reinstall that there. Move these 2 shelves down here. And then we can potentially get a solar panel down here. We need to move these mortars eventually. And then we can build this wall straight down. It's probably something we can do now. So let's just build the plan in. So that would have to be there. So if we look at just bringing it down here, we can reinstall that there. Reinstall that there. Is everyone unrestricted? Yep. And then that would give us a little bit more room for some more solar panels. We've only got to build one layer of wall, deconstruct all that. Don't want to do it all at once, just in case obviously we get a raid and for whatever reason the AI then decides, oh, there's a weak bit here, let's go kill them. Which, I'm being honest, would make me severely cry. But we need more power. We need ultimate power. Need another battery place, to be fair. But I like them spread out as much as possible. But obviously this is just the start of our like continuous power strain that's going to be on the colony. Saying that, we could move that there. Sadly we can't reinstall this, but we could destroy it. Why would I want to do that though? Because then we could put the mortars there. And we do get 2 more solar panels. Yeah. Could be the way to go, actually. Get 2 more. They're a bit more uniformed out of the way, just in case something happens here. Granite wall there. Reinstall that there. Then reinstall that shelf. That. Floor. Smooth the floor, because why not make it look beautiful? Oh, that. But the roof will come down. Area revealed. Okay, this is it. Oh. I really wanted to say. Oh, nothing behind it. Very anticlimactic. Yeah, our plan's not really going to work. But I could move... Damn. Yeah, it's not going to work. I mean, we can get 2 more solar panels down here. Damn, that's really... Yeah, I just remembered, because if we look at the roof, there's a cliff bit right there. Oh, that's really upset me. So let's granite wall this anyway. Deconstruct that. Remove roof here. Does that work? Yeah, and I can still push the mortars this way, get 2 more solar panels, so it's not a be-all and end-all, just a slight annoyance, I suppose. Or do we just push the wall all the way across? I wonder if we just push the wall all the way across. Reinstall that. Reinstall that. It's not next to a trap. Is there a trap there? Oh yeah, there is. News to me. Hopefully the AI doesn't come for this, but I don't think it will. I wonder if it's the traps around it. There's a lot of solar panels all together, though. Then we have to think about airdrops. But let's deal with that once we get it, do you know what I mean? We can't plan for every continuous... Like, we've planned for enough, like some things we just have to deal with. Like, we've got traps around where we can fight people, and... It's just going to have to be one of them things, sadly. I hate when the whole colony goes to bed and I still want stuff to do. Like, never sleep, party people. Just keep going, keep working. Don't work for the weekend, work for me. But yeah, building that across just gives us a little bit more room. And it's all about, you know, making our base slightly bigger when we can. Really disappointed about that. I was hoping it was going to open like a large area with like 1,000 components in. Could you imagine? I think I would have had a party. Alright, let's put a door here because we don't want to jinx it to the point where they just burn everything, because then it's a waste for no reason. Yeah, no, I'm feeling good about defences. I would like to test out our infestation kill box. I know that might be like famous last words, but I'm really curious to see how it will get on. Right, I just need that to start getting deconstructed, which will hopefully happen. Hi Mira, how you doing? I haven't checked on you for a while. Yeah, immunity's smashing it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's a good thing about having a hospital and jumping on like diseases early. Just gives you such a chance to do stuff. Who is our constructor? Iomiro and Crow. What are you doing at the moment? Probably deconstructing something, I would have thought. But you'd like to think. Oh, there we go. Now they're coming on this bit. Cool. Don't really want it under a roof. Right, I'm gonna start telling you to do stuff. Crow. Come on, let's get this up. Well, the trap's up at least to just, you know, put people off. You know, attacking me. Because I'm pretty sure it's the traps that make them stay away. Everything is going smooth. Too smooth. Our defences are pretty legit though at the moment, you have to admit. Stockpile is full again. Don't think there's much we can do about that. Right. Then that is basically sorted out, and then, oh yeah, just put these to be reinstalled. Possibly need a few more traps, which I'm actually okay about. I like having more than more traps, as many as we can. And the sad thing is the animals just sort of suicide on these, which is a bit negative, but it is what it is. Got a mad animal. Is it just the one? Just the one. I mean, is that going to die? It's got a jaw burnt off, so it can't talk. We can't sway it not to attack us. I mean, I'm just going to send people home because it's just easier. It's just easier to send people home and lock the colony up and then just let it suicide on a trap. So Crow, come here. And there we go. And then that can just suicide on a trap and I don't even have to pay any attention to it because I just can't be bothered. I'm getting old, party people. I'm getting old. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.